All right, it is time for the Disc Golf Valley Daily Challenge. February 10th, 2025. Let's see what we're playing. Backwoods, Lost Island, and Cajo. Need a minus 10 for Diamond tonight. Glide Musket on Backwoods 5. Slide right. Top chevron just to the right of that bush in the distance. Give it a little bit of hyzer. And that works. 31 footer. All right. Cajo number 3. Can we throw Glide Musket here? With the tailwind, I think we can. And it's more overstable than the Sapphire, so that'll help it come left. Still going to put quite a bit of hyzer on it. Make sure we get left of that tree. And it comes up short, as you would expect. Sapphire's the perfect length for that, but I like Glide Musket there. 45 feet. Aim under the band because of that 3 wind. Not a problem. Finishing on hole 8. I have an eagle play here, especially in a 1 wind. It's kind of fun, but oh man, yesterday we paid for it when we tried for an eagle when we didn't really need one. So I'm just going to lay up with the sticky musket. And hope we can make all the rest of them. Hope we don't need a bonus stroke. So here I'll just go Glide Musket between this tree and this tree. So just kind of aim in between them and give it a little bit of anhyzer. Hopefully skip past that tree. I've hit that tree 1,000 times and stayed up on top of the hill. It leaves about a 65 footer. I'm glad I didn't tonight. All right, Lost Island, hole 7. Glide Musket, top chevron right on this little knob, and maybe give it the tiniest amount of anhyzer. That did not anhyzer very much, so we are in danger of skipping over the bones here. Luckily, we got really dead ground play there. So we have the 94 footer. Didn't get unlucky with skipping over. 94 footer, but this is always feels a little uphill, so I'm going to go almost a full 100 from here, depending on the sway. That was perfect, dead in the heart. So yeah, I don't know if that's a little uphill. Kind of feels like it. All right, hole 2 into a 3 wind. I have to go light glide. Bottom chevron almost in the gap and give it a little bit of hyzer. That is going to catch some... Oh, it didn't catch any foliage. Ooh, get in the open. Whew, we got lucky there. Got a little too far and got behind these stones, but left in the open, so that's a 51 footer for birdie. One more par 3. Is it hole 4? Is that the only? No. Well, it is hole 4. Could have been hole 2. I didn't remember which one it was. All right, so with a 3 right to left, we're just going to slide right. Normal aim point is bottom chevron at the end of the branch here, but we're going to move that to the right and down a little bit to make sure it pushes around the corner, and we'll give it just the teeniest amount of hyzer and hope that it just sits calmly. Hopefully that's good enough. It's going to be a tough throw in anytime in a 3 wind where you're settling for a 90 footer. It's going to be tough. but that's what we'll take. So below the band, out to the right of the basket because of the 3 wind, and probably about 90 feet of power. I don't know. Perfect. We'll take that. That is a tricky throw in. All right, 3 to play. Cajo. Oh dear. This is an expected eagle. This is how we get to 10 under, but with this wind, nearly impossible. I'll try it, but I mean, this has a good chance of going OB. So normal aim point in a 1 wind is at the top left corner of this banner in the distance. With this wind, we're going to go a lot higher. I can't judge whether to go left or right here. The wind's going to hyzer it out to the right, but it's also pushing it to the left. So maybe just like this. And hope that it stays in bounds and gives us some kind of look. That is as good as I can hope for if it stays in bounds. Wow, that is great. We will take that 65 footer. It's no gimme in a 4 wind, but a lot closer than I thought we'd get. All right, so halfway down the chains, a little to the left because of that wind. And so 50 to 60 feet of power, I would say. It's a little uphill to that raised basket. Got it. Wow, we will take that. All right, 2 par 3s on Cajo to try to finish it out here. Explorer, forehand. Just a little lower and a little bit left of the 1 wind. Aim point should just give us a safe shot that we can clean up with the 31 footer. All right, and then last hole is number 1 in a 1 wind. So I slide left here and go sapphire, top chevron between these 2 bushes and give it a little bit of anhyzer. Maybe wanted a tiny bit more anhyzer than that, but I think we'll get away with it. Yep, that's not as safe as I want to be. I want to be farther right there. But obviously, little leeway for the miss there. So we made our -10. Got the diamond. It was a little tricky there. So let me know in the comments how you did. Did you make that -10 on your first time through? We'll see you tomorrow.